She giggles again. I notice that my heart seems to have spanned up. It's probably due to Amy's proximity to me. That hint of strawberries again. I can't help but grin as I gaze down at her. She's happy again.
Hey, Hiso. If you're going to kiss me, you should probably do it soon. Oh, I think the lunch bell is about to ring.
My thoughts grind to a sudden halt. I'm pretty sure my mouth is hanging open in shock. All I can manage is a strangled "huh?" This amused Amy even more.
You were thinking about it, weren't you?
She sides up, bringing her face level with mine.
I'd probably enjoy it, you know? You're a really... well...
She briefly composes herself, looking like she's about to say something important.
If you hadn't figured it out by now, I think I have developed a bit of a crush.
A crush.
A crush on you. You're going to have to do something about that.
This time her grin short-circuits several important thought processes. At some point, I turned toward her, and at another point, her arms moved to around my neck. At yet another, my arms wrapped around her waist. I'll be damned if I could tell precisely when that happened, because at the moment there's only a voice in the back of my head yelling at me to kiss her. Kiss her, kiss her, kiss her.
It's Rin.
It's Rin. I look into Amy's eyes. There it is. The thing I saw yesterday on the bed, it's there again. It suddenly strikes me that she worries that I'll reject her. That what a silly worry of her to have. Oh mein Gott.
Oh mein Gott.
Alter, Roman.
Du alter Lolikon.
Alter, du alte Lolikoline. Lolikoline. Ja, du bist eine Lolikoline. Her lips taste faintly of strawberries. She leans into the kiss and her arms tightened around the back of my head, making sure that I don't pull away. Not that there was any danger of that. There's a churning feeling in my gut. The ward falls away. There's just me and her. And this bench. And Rin between us. My arms tighten, drawing her waist closer, entranced by the feel of her. I inhale her skin, my mind trying desperately to memorize everything about how she tastes, how she smells, how she feels. The ring of the bell snaps us both back to reality, and we break the kiss. Amy's cheeks are slightly flushed, and she seems to be catching her breath in her defense. So am I. We stand there for a few moments, trying to wrap our hands around what we've just done. Amy is the first to break the silence.
So, wanna grab dinner after I'm done with practice?
What a coincidence. I was about to ask you the same thing. Well, actually I suppose it was going to be some kind of proper date on the weekend or something, but the thought was there, I think. Amy gives me a playful shove.
Yeah, right. You were still in shock from how incredibly awesome I am at kissing.
We begin to head down the stairs back to our respective classrooms. Hey, I didn't see you talking immediately afterwards either.
That I didn't. See you after practice, Hiso.
She leans in quickly and gives me a quick kiss in the middle of the hallway, sending me into another brief state of mental freefall.
Hässliches Bild. Weg.
Oh mein Gott, das hat den ganzen Eindruck ein bisschen zerstört.
Ein wenig.
Ja. As I head into my classroom, a giggling Misha greets me.
Why, Hikchan, you romantic, you! Did you confess on the rooftop, did you?
Actually, I think it was the other way around.
Kann sein, dass sie ein bisschen stalkermäßig ist?
Alter, die ist voll Stalker. Alter, siehst du ihre Haare? Das sind Stalkerhaare.
Wo du sagst.
This sends Misha into a fresh fit of laughter.
Young love is so unpracticable, isn't it?
This being Misha, I suppose I should have expected her to tease me over this. I guess. Before I can really respond, Mewtwo enters the room and Misha skips off to her seat, giggling all the while. I suspect that I get a lot of that sort of conversation now, especially seeing as how Amy kissed me right in the middle of the hall. But somehow I don't care about that. For the first time since arriving here, my heart feels light. Tja, aber seine Impotenz ist immer noch nicht geheilt. Oh mein Gott, kommt da etwa eine crazy fat Zwischensequenz, dass der zweite Dingsbums da zu Ende ist? Akt 3. Perspective. Wir sind im 3. Akt. Unglaublich. Kannst du es dir vorstellen? Oh mein Gott, ich kann es mir nicht mehr vorstellen.
Yeah, Mann, sind wir gut.
Bam, Ghetto-Faust. Bam, Brofist.
Ah, mein Arm. Ich habe mich gestoßen an einem scheiß Tisch.
Ach ja, der Tisch. Ich habe ihn nicht nur eine Grund dahingestellt.
Fick dich, Tisch.
Gut gemacht, Tisch. Das nächste Mal härter.
I will burning you on fire.
Ja. Genauso wie mit deiner Schule.
Hä?
My head's in a spin all through Mewtwo's class. I'm going to have dinner. With Amy. Who wants to be my girlfriend, no less. A date. And then she kissed me. That kiss. I keep going back to it. Playing it over in my mind again and again. Everything about that moment felt so right. My mind drifts off, lost in thoughts of Amy.
Nakai, hello.
It seems like I've drifted a bit too far. Huh, what?
Eggert, you've contracted some kind of amnesia?
Eggert.
Someone gets the nurse.
The class chuckles at Mewtwo's antics. Sorry, sir.
Won't happen again and all that, right?
Exactly. Mewtwo brightens considerably.
Wollte gerade sagen, der lacht normalerweise nicht, aber okay.
Ja.
Wenigstens lächelt er ein wenig.
Ein wenig.
Well, lovely to hear. I'd hate to have my star pupils slacking off after all.
I've been doing well, but I hardly qualify as a star pupil, I think. I'm fairly certain that this class is a sort that everyone does well in. It's just memorizing formulas. True to my word, I managed to pay attention for the rest of the class.
Nakai, may I have a word with you?
No. I wonder if I'm in trouble for earlier. No, sure, no. I in trouble, bro? Mewtwo's look genuinely confused for a moment.
Beg your pardon?
Oh, alter Franzose. He tilts his head to one side and thinks for a moment.
Oh, that, no, you're not in any sort of trouble. There's just a question I want to ask you.
What's that?
Nothing terrible. I was just wondering what your plans for after graduation are.
Are you going
to university?
Yeah, I guess. I can't really see a reason not to go.
Given any thought to what you study?
Not really, no. I figure I'll come up with something when I get there. Mewtwo laughs.
Taking things as they come, huh? I'd argue against it, but that's how I did things when I went to a university. Well, not really. I knew I'd go into a science, I just wasn't sure which one. Ended up with physics, but could just as well have gone for astronomy or what have you. Actually, I did go for chemistry first, but there were all sorts of things.
Mewtwo trails off and frowns slightly. It takes a few minutes for him to recover his train of thought, and I wait patiently for him to continue.
So anyway, I did a lot of physics as well, because I had an interest in that, but I wasn't sure if it was for me. So I went back to chemistry, and here we are, yes?
He smiles at me enthusiastically, as if waiting for me to confirm that yes, here is where we are. Somehow I get the feeling that Mewtwo and I planned for this conversation, but I'll be damned if I can figure it out. I'm sorry, I'm not following you. Mewtwo frowns and rubs his chin a bit. Looking perplexed, he then snaps his fingers as if he's remembered what the point of all this was.
Right, yes, you.
Me?
Yes, you should look into studying one of the science. You're fantastic at it. Unless you'd rather just go into math.
Mewtwo makes a sore face.
Not a big fan of straight math. I always liked the experiments more than the proofs.
You're saying I should study science at university? Mewtwo seems thrown off balance by my question.
Well, sort of. You could also join the science club. Trouble is there's no actually a science club, but there could be. You could even be a charter member, a founding father. Of course, you'd need to find other members. Well, only if you wanted to. We could just start it up with the two of us. And I could give you things to read, and we could talk about them. And I could help you get ready for university and such as well. Right.
Mewtwo rummaged around in his briefcase and tosses me a book.
Read that. If it's interesting, then we can talk about it.
A brief history of time? I don't know if I actually want to read this, but Mewtwo seems pretty excited about it. What's it about?
Time, space, space-time, black holes and such. And it's not that dense. Just to see if that sort of thing's interesting for you, you understand?
I have it from my brother. His name is Okabe.
Ich hab auch schon dran gedacht, was in der Richtung zu sagen. Hang around after class and... Du meinst wohl eher Kyoma.
Ja. Naja.
Ja, verstehst du nicht, wegen 2 Namen und so.
Ja, ist ja klar.
Nee, nicht für jeden.
Nicht für jeden, naja. Ich weiß, dass für dich gerade der Text voll nicht klar ist, weil du ihn nicht liest.
Hang around after class, you bitch. And we can either discuss it, or I can show you how to make explosives in the lab.
Cool, wir können das Labor in die Luft jagen.
Yay.
He waves a hand at my quizzical expression.
Joking, sorry. Still, I've kept you here long enough for now. Think about science as a career path, Nakai. I think you'd enjoy it.
Okay, I will. Thank you for the book.
Hätte ich
Hässliches
nicht
Bild, ja. Alter, der hat sich ja voll als Kumpel herausgestellt, als Bro.
Ja, voll der Bro, ey.
Ja. I leave the classroom and to look up at the ugly picture. Nee, up at the clock. Quite a chunk of time to kill until Amy's out of practice. Guess I'll give this book a look. I should probably show her as well. Nein, musst du nicht.
Nein.
Showing before a date's only proper, right? Nicht, wenn da ein Kenji drin sein könnte. I head back to the dorms. I wonder where I'm supposed to meet Amy anyway. She said after practice, but she didn't say where I should find her. I guess I can just swing by the track. That's probably best anyway. If she needs a shower, I can just wait for her in her room or something. Or in the hallway, I guess. That would be better as well. I take a quick shower, remembering to take my medication once I hop out. Now for a look at this book. Der Tag ist zu Ende und Katawa Shoujo geht in eine neue Runde. Ich weiß nicht, wollen wir hier einen Schlusscut machen oder wollen wir echt noch in den Tag einsteigen? Weil ich denke, den werden wir nicht mehr schaffen in dieser Aufnahme.
Ich würde es lassen.
Ich würde es lassen, okay. Ja. Dann machen wir hier, wir machen hier keinen Start, wie er da steht, sondern wir machen hier ein End. Wie bei uns steht hier auf dem Zettel, auf der Hand. Ja, das steht hier. Naja, also Leute, ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen und wir sehen uns dann gleich wieder, würde ich sagen. Ja,
na dann bis gleich, ne?
Cheerio.
Und tschüss.